Good morning, mamas. Good morning, friends. Good morning, everybody who's watching this video. I'm super excited to be sharing a few of my health tips. Let me make the music a little quieter. I'm pumped. I just dropped off my daughter and my little boy. He's with my husband right now. I ran out the door hoping he won't wake up and then I won't have to put him in the car. So my husband, he works from home. So it's a beautiful day. I'm recovering, my inner self and my body is recovering now. I can feel it. It's been second week, just feeling like I'm getting back to myself, as if 10 years ago or more. And I know how we as moms, we struggle so much looking after ourselves. So I just want to share some tips today, what's really working for me, and I think I want to chronicle this journey a little bit more. And I'm speaking a bit fast because I don't want this video to be super lengthy, okay? But so from my personal experience, we will just test out various things and I'll share what I'm doing and I'll share what's helping me, and hopefully it will change your life, because my life is totally radical right now compared to where I was about 2 weeks ago. So I think the start of it all, and I praise God now, but it was hard for me to hear these particular news. That was sometime in January. So this is how it started for me, okay? What made me stop and think that I had to look after my health. So a little tip that also affected my thinking. It was that after I had Maya, it was so easy for me to lose these, the 40 pounds plus 10 that I gained with her. And with Michael, after I had him, things were just staying, they're just staying, and I actually felt like I gained weight. I didn't look at the scales at that point because I just didn't want to be too frightened, but I can tell by my clothes, and I didn't like how I was feeling at that point, the sluggish, the tiredness, and a lot of it I associated, you're tired and all, having kids. But even now, today I woke up 5:50, 5:40, whatever. It's just the internal fires of me have been stoked, so I still have my enthusiasm and my body still feels like it's ready to go compared to where I was 2 weeks ago. But so a little bit of that background there for you. But anyway, so I went to a dentist, and I go to a dentist twice a year, okay? I love my teeth. So, and I don't have problems. Typically, I don't have any problems with my teeth. And after I had Maya, during pregnancy, I went to a dentist. After I had her, I didn't have problems. So I thought same thing with me and Michael, okay? And I went during pregnancy, I was fine. And then I went after pregnancy because sometime in December, I started having pain in my right side, okay? And I was ignoring it, maybe even the end of November, but I was ignoring it. I was thinking, okay, maybe I'm tense or whatever. I just ignored it. I was busy, the holidays, guests, and ignored it. And finally, in January, I had to go. I went to a dentist, and they're like, okay, well, there's huge, I've never seen this type of decay in your, there's one back teeth in there. We'll have to do a root canal. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, that's the worst news. And then I have fillings. I need 2 fillings on this side between 2 teeth. I'm like, what? How could it happen this quickly? So of course he's like, you were pregnant, and this is a tribute to that, because I said I definitely am eating way more sugar. Yes, I have become a bit more addicted. My hygiene is I wasn't flossing every night. I did brush my teeth, but I wasn't so religious about not eating sugar, or sometimes I eat some sugar after I brush my teeth. Anyway, so I told him hey, could be that. And he's like, no, this rate of decay, it's your pregnancy hormones, things were happening. Anyways, so I know it's gonna be a longer video, sorry people. And so it was very upsetting. And fast forward, 2 rounds of antibiotics. And I'm like, what, 3rd one? I can't do 3rd one, and my appointment is end of March. I can't do that. So I started researching and looking online for choices and options, and I'm like, I gotta do something, about my health maybe, because I wasn't feeling well after the antibiotics. I was starting to feel nauseous. I felt like I had inflammation in my body. It just wasn't good, let's put it this way. And my energy was I used to love back before I was pregnant, before I had Michael. I was very fit, and I was into like highly intensive exercises. I had the capacity in my brain to handle the intensity, that physical intensity. But it got to a point where now, like taking a walk, after all these rounds of antibiotics and this infection and all that. So I was researching, and I realized that a lot of things they don't tell us, that teeth health is internal. And I will share more maybe about my story. I don't want to do this too lengthy, this video too lengthy. But a lot of it's internal. If only I knew. If you don't have, vitamins, minerals, things that you need, your body just will respond to that lack. And one of the ways it responded was my teeth just going down. And of course, nobody really tells you or really hits the nail on the head hard that moms are losing so much when they're, giving birth, being pregnant and nursing. No, we don't look after ourselves that way, and nobody else does. It's all about the baby. What about the mom, right? And we'll have happier babies if the moms are healthy and happy, okay? And so I started learning, and I'll give you more tips later on, like what was I reading, what was I doing, what was I thinking. But fast forward now, this is my quote-unquote day 15, I think, of my health journey. It all started off very simply. I thought, you know what, I got to do something about my health. I'm not feeling that well. And even before, I was totally heavily researching all these other things I'll be sharing and bringing to you in the videos to come. I'm like, you know what? I had wheatgrass. I bought some wheatgrass before, but I wasn't really religious about taking it. And I decided I'm going to have it in the morning. Start doing it in the morning. And in the next few days after that, I was feeling such a change, like day one for me. My sugar cravings were like falling down drastically. Clearly it was about nutrition. My body was craving nutrition, so it was making me gobble up things. And because of that lack, the energy part, if you have nutrition, you have the energy in you. So I started doing the whole wheatgrass, and it was amazing. Like day 2, I was feeling more energy to process things in my head. So I started researching more about health, and I felt like my body was just saying health, huge, like I needed it, And first of all, I knew something wasn't done at that point. It was just, I was gonna go downhill from there, okay? Teeth-wise and my body-wise. I had pains all over my body. I mean, I think I was so inflamed. I was so worn out. I was so exhausted. And I tend to be very busy. I do many things, and I have many dreams and goals. And I know if I'm not prime, like health-wise, then I won't be able to do that well and be a great mom, okay, and a great wife, and just even like myself. So then I started, I did diatomaceous earth a few years ago, I think after I had Maya, and it was great. But I sort of forgot about it, and I do have some, and I looked up online, and people talk about die-off. So I want you to think about doing wheatgrass, then consider possibly trying doing diatomaceous earth food grade. There's a little tip I'll give you. Don't panic about the die-off symptoms. For me, I barely felt anything. Why? And because I am at the same time I'm taking diatomaceous earth, learn about it, people. It's great stuff. I'm taking charcoal. So I have charcoal powder. So in that glass, I'll put the diatomaceous earth with the water, and I'll put a little scoop of charcoal. I'm feeling amazing, okay? So I've been doing the wheatgrass, I've been doing the charcoal, the diatomaceous earth. I've been adding a bit more chlorella tablets. Also, I started doing oil pulling every night, coconut oil pulling. So I think these are huge right now for you to consider, and I'll give you these other little tips that I'm working on in my life. But I would say hugely what has been affecting me and changing me, make me feel so much more energetic. And I feel like the first week was about balancing and trying to like find that balance in my life, like the health wise, my body is trying to figure it out all of a sudden. The second week I feel like I'm starting to like lose weight. It's not intense, but like I feel like my body's like, okay, we're priming up, metabolism is going. Huge, I have to tell you. That first week, the biggest difference for me was as well that all of a sudden I decided to do, like I wanted to do high intensive exercises. Like my body was craving it, my brain wanted it. And before I couldn't fathom, like my brain couldn't handle that. There was too much intensity. So I knew that was huge for me, that my body was changing and that my body was able to handle more now. I'm so pumped up, people. I'm not sleeping amazing. I'm not gonna say my baby's, he's almost 5 months, but it's not the greatest right now. And he's been waking up early. Like, I don't know what's up. At this stage, all of a sudden they want to wake up at 5 a.m., 5 something, and like 6, they just want to go. From like 7:30 or whatever he used to wake up. I'm not saying during the night he was, but like his morning started like 7:30. Now it's like 5:30 or 6:30. So I'm adjusting to that. And my daughter's, we're still working out that kinks there, if anybody knows their story. But I will tell you, I feel so much healthier. I'm pumped about life. I always have been, but this is even more. I feel like I am going back to being in my early 20s. It's amazing, people. Health is so important. Moms, you are so important. You have to look after yourself. You'll be such a greater mom. I've been feeling like less strained because I feel more healthy, so things don't press my buttons as much. I've been enjoying my kids more again, and like life just seems to be brighter. But kick it up a notch. You deserve it. Start slow. Start with wheatgrass and let me know how you feel. Just do wheatgrass. I'll give you a tip. The one I buy is like the Frontier, I think, brand on vitacost.com, and you can buy a pound for like right now, but they often have sales anyways, like for $20, and that bag will last you some time. So I started also doing wheatgrass twice a day too, when I feel like I want it. I'm telling you, I was so shocked how all of a sudden I'm not craving so much. I'm not constantly snacking. Oh my gosh. And that translates into making better choices. And when you start making better choices, you make other choices that are better down the line. But it's like, I just shifted into week 3. I think it's day 15 or 16 of since I started doing wheatgrass every day. And then accumulation of better choices starting to like really work in my body. I feel that. So I'll chronicle with you. I'm still scared to go on the scales and weigh myself. I will let you know how that goes when I actually do that. But I just want to feel like a bit encouraging, and my clothes are starting to feel a bit more loose, but I want to feel even like I'm back to where I was right after Michael was born. Like, I don't want to be like, go and see that I'm even heavier, Right now, I just want to be gentle and love myself a little, not to be frightened of that number. And when I'm ready and strong enough, I'll get on the scales and I'll be able to measure and see how much I lost. But what is important, I feel like myself is starting to get back. Like me, like early 20s me is coming back. And that is something incredible. And that is a gift you give to yourself, your kids, your husbands, your wives, everybody around you. So go for it, my friends. Maybe this should be your wheatgrass challenge. Maybe this should be your like health challenge. And write comments, let me know how I can help you, and let me know what your experience is like. But I'm going to be sharing this because I want to make a difference in your world. And this world, you may be the one, or your kids may be the ones that impact thousands or millions. But changes start small with small steps, and then they accumulate and become large and huge and very impactful. Everything you do, just keep doing it, and you'll have a lasting impact. Do it small, but keep doing it. All right, I love you all very much, and may God bless you, and may you prosper in everything that you do. And I hope you feel blessed by this video, that you will go out and buy that wheatgrass or do anything that will just kick it up a notch, health-wise, because it makes a huge difference in living. Alrighty, I love you. Bye-bye.